Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Latest update on Man United's injury list and the reasons why Man United are considering a loan move for Liam Delap. For more on the story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Latest injury update and return dates at Manchester United. Manchester United are set to travel to the South Coast this weekend without the services of 7 first-team players as they prepare to take on AFC Bournemouth in the Premier League. Matthijs de Ligt is edging closer to a return, though the Dutch centre-half is not expected to be involved at the Vitality Stadium. There is growing optimism that he could be fit in time for the midweek European tie, with his recovery progressing well. Diogo Dalot has suffered a calf injury and is set to miss the next few fixtures. Amorim has admitted that the Portuguese fullback may not feature again this season, with his recovery expected to take longer than initially hoped. Amad Diallo is also nearing a return. The club are taking a cautious approach with the Ivorian winger, but there is a real possibility he could be back in contention for next week's semi-final clash in Europe, should his progress continue on the current trajectory. Aiden Heaven experienced a minor setback in training earlier this month and is currently not close to returning to action. Nonetheless, there remains hope that the youngster will be fit again before the campaign concludes. Joshua Zirkzee has been ruled out for the rest of the season. It remains uncertain whether he will be fit enough to join the squad on their post-season tour of Asia. Toby Collier has missed the last few outings due to an unspecified issue. There is no clear indication of when he might be available for selection once more. Lastly, Lisandro Martinez has undergone successful surgery following an ACL injury. While the procedure went smoothly, there is no definitive timeline for his return. Loan deal for Liam Delap to Manchester United. Manchester United have emerged as frontrunners in the race to secure the services of Ipswich Town's promising young striker, Liam Delap, ahead of the 2025 summer transfer window. The 22-year-old has impressed this season, notching up 12 goals and 2 assists in 32 Premier League appearances, despite Ipswich's ongoing battle against relegation. Delap's standout performances have not gone unnoticed, attracting interest from a number of top-flight clubs. Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle United, and even his former side Manchester City are all reportedly keen on landing the young forward. Manchester City hold a key advantage in the form of a £40 million buyback clause, while Chelsea benefit from established links with Delap through his academy days. However, it is United who are believed to hold the edge, with a promise of regular first-team football proving a strong lure, something that may be harder to come by at clubs with more squad depth, like City or Chelsea. The fee involved could prove crucial to how this transfer saga unfolds. Should Ipswich Town drop out of the Premier League, a release clause in Delap's contract would bring his price down to £30 million, a figure widely viewed as a bargain for a player of his caliber and potential. On the other hand, if Ipswich managed to stay up, the asking price could rise to £40 million or more, especially if a bidding war ensues. With United's transfer budget expected to be tight, that £30 million clause presents a tempting opportunity, particularly with the club also eyeing a move for Matheus Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers, with the 2 deals potentially costing around £92.5 million in total. As an alternative to a permanent move, Manchester United are also weighing up a loan deal for Delap. A loan with an obligation to buy at the end of the season could offer a smart solution, allowing the club to manage its finances prudently following a heavy spend the previous year. This approach would allow Delap to make an immediate impact at Old Trafford, while also giving United the chance to generate funds through player sales. Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Antony are all names reportedly up for potential departures. Ipswich Town could also be open to such a structure, especially if they are relegated, as it would help preserve Delap's market value and guarantee future income. A loan arrangement could also be a strategically sound move for United. Bringing Delap in on loan gives manager Ruben Amorim the opportunity to assess how the striker fits into his system without committing to a full transfer straight away. Should Delap settle quickly and perform consistently, United would then be able to activate a pre-agreed purchase clause. Delap himself harbors ambitions of breaking into the England national team ahead of the 2026 World Cup. A move to a club offering European football and regular minutes is high on his priority list. United, under Amorim's ambitious project, are well placed to deliver on those fronts, particularly if Delap is earmarked as their primary striker. Amorim reportedly intends to partner Delap with Cunha, with the former playing as the central striker and Cunha either supporting him or operating from the left. The hope is that this partnership will reignite United's attacking threat, which has faltered at times throughout the current campaign. The loan option also provides United with flexibility in the market, allowing them to continue pursuing other targets without blowing their budget, making it a realistic backup plan if talks over a permanent move hit a snag. With Ipswich Town's relegation looking increasingly likely, this summer may prove to be the perfect moment for Manchester United to secure one of England's brightest young talents, either through a shrewd loan deal or a cut-price permanent move. Manchester United launch pursuit of Spanish goalkeeper. Manchester United are stepping up their efforts to bring in a new goalkeeper this summer, with Espanyol's Joan Garcia emerging as a prime target. The move comes amid growing concerns over Andre Onana's inconsistent form, which has raised doubts over his long-term future at Old Trafford. The Cameroonian's recent drop from the starting 11, following a string of disappointing displays, including a poor showing against Lyon, has only intensified speculation around his position. Manager Ruben Amorim is believed to be losing patience with Onana, whose performances this season have frequently veered from the sublime to the disastrous. While he was brought in to offer a confident presence between the posts, his erratic decision-making has led to a lack of trust both from the fanbase and, increasingly, from the coaching staff. In light of these concerns, United have begun exploring alternatives, and Garcia's name has quickly risen to the top of their shortlist. The 23-year-old has impressed with his composure and reliability at Espanyol, where he has become a central figure in the club's efforts to re-establish themselves in La Liga. His recent performances have caught the attention of several clubs across Europe. United's interest in Garcia has reportedly progressed in recent days, with the club believed to have made contact regarding a potential move. Arsenal are also thought to be monitoring the situation, potentially setting up a transfer tug-of-war between the two Premier League sides. Garcia's growing reputation and age make him an attractive long-term solution in goal. Espanyol are understood to be aware of the increasing attention surrounding their goalkeeper. While they would prefer to keep him, there is recognition within the club that a summer departure may be inevitable if a substantial offer arrives. A loan-back arrangement for one more season has also been floated, though it remains to be seen whether United would consider such an option. The player's current release clause stands at €25 million, a figure that remains intact after Espanyol successfully avoided relegation this season. A previously rumored €15 million clause is no longer applicable. The €25 million valuation is considered to be well within Manchester United's budget, particularly in light of their recent spending patterns and ongoing squad rebuild. For Amorim, Garcia represents not only a financially sensible acquisition, but also a stylistic fit for his vision of a more secure and structured backline. Given the increasing possibility of Onana being offloaded, potentially at a loss of more than £20 million, the pursuit of a younger, steadier alternative could form a key part of United's summer plans. With the club prioritizing reinforcements in several key areas, a cost-effective solution in goal could be exactly what's needed. Should Garcia continue to develop at his current trajectory, he may not only be a viable replacement for Onana, but a long-term pillar in United's future under Amorim. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.